All right, people. Hey, how's it going? Let me give me a minute here. I'm just switching back. Let's see. All right, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. So give me a minute here. Whoops. Nope. Oh, come on. All right. So, all right. Okay. Okay. Share now. Share the feed. Group. There we go. Sarnia, Ontario. There we are. I'm just doing a bit of sharing. I'll be with everybody in a minute here. So there we go. All right. Okay. So yeah, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live. Hello, everybody. There we are. So. All right. So, anyways, hard rock, glam metal. All right. So, anyways, all right. So, okay. So anyways, yeah, there we are. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see here. Okay. All right. Here, I like this one. Yes. Okay. All right. And yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Doug McKee. There we go. All right. So, anyways, welcome to this is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. Episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. And I will be just, hold on here. There we go. Nostalgia Network. So, yeah. There we are. There we are. Okay, so, yeah, all right, okay, so, yeah, here we are. All right, thank you for watching. Let's see, all right, switch it back, there we are, so, okay, whoops, all right. Okay. All right, people. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. So thank you for watching and being here. All right. Nope. All right. So, yeah. Okay. It is 7:01 p.m. All right. So, anyways, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. I will give you my intro. So, welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303. Big Jims Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook. The occasional Fridays and Wine O'Clock Wednesdays. We're now in our 6th year as Big Jims Blogcast Live. Debuted back in 2018. All right. So, anyways, this year expect more craft beer reviews. over 200 plus. We've done over 200, 250 plus craft beers paired with a good cigar, spirit, rum, whiskey, etc. Tonight's craft beer, we've got Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. I'm going to try that for the first time. Accompanying that is Gives This Finest Whiskey. And accompanying that with a cigar. Where is that? So it's back here. It's a nice Rocky Patel from Seed to Smoke cigar. So there we go. Anyway, there we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is like Rocky Patel cigars from Seed to Smoke. So, yes. All right. So, hello, Larry. How are you? All right. So, anyways, retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, and yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We do classic movies. We talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic TV, classic toys, classic pro wrestling, classic rock with the classic albums, along with the Book of the Month Club, and This Week in Van Halen History, along with local events, bongos, countdowns, birthday shoutouts to all our friends, and my sidekick Cactus Jack here. Boom. All right.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah. The blogcast now seen in U.S. and Canada is like is now worldwide. We're seeing in the U.K., Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. Thank you. Sorry, new cigar. Thank you for watching. Tune in and turn us on and enjoy the show. Politics and religion are banned here, and we aren't spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. As Big Jim Blogcast Live is now is on Spotify, Anchor, and all these audio listening platforms. We're listening to your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube.com. So, anyways, I'd like to do a bit more. Let's see here. Days of our lives. Okay. All right. So, anyways, all right. So, give me a minute here. All right. So, share group. Let's see. Days of our lives. There we go. All right. Okay. There we are. There. So, yeah. All right. Oh, we'll turn this back over. Whoops. All right. Notifications, looking at there. All right. So, anyways. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah, like, love. All right. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. We ran through my intro. I'm going to give you, like, a disclaimer here. Now, if you say, though, now, we've got, all right, so we've got, like, I may say a few bad, dirty words tonight, like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Those are going to come out. So, anyways, if you, like, want to grab a Kleenex or a tissue, go to your safe space, because those words will come out. I'm going to write something here. Hello. There we are. All right. So, anyways, let's get the conversation going. All right. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so now, oh yeah, and bongos. We got bongos here too. Boom. All right, my craft beer review for tonight. My craft beer is Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. Accompanying that is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Now, all right. All right. So feel free to say hello. Now, I am trying this beer for the very first time tonight. It is Muskoka Brewery. It's Drifter Nitro by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. All right. So, yeah. As I open this... All right. As I open this, now, let's see. I'll open it. Look at that. Look at the tasty, like... Okay, now before I try this, I'm going to give you guys like a... now, I do give... I do give this beer... All right. I do give... All right, so like tonight's craft beer is Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. Now here's the rating. It's outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. All from 10 to 1 right there. So, and yeah, so I said I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So what's it going to be? It might turn into one of these numbers, a 4, a 3, a 5. You never know. And before we get going, I want to tell you guys about the Growler. It's like your Ontario craft beer guide. It's $3 in any local craft brewery or any LCBO. It gives you the updated information on any craft breweries in Ontario, Canada. There we go. All right. So, like I said, I've got the craft beer for tonight. I've got the cigar. It's Seed to Smoke. It's a Rocky Patel. All right. We'll put that right there. You might see me do this. I might just spray down the apartment. I don't want my apartment to smell like a sweat sock. So, all right. And with Gibson's Finest Whiskey, here we go. All right. So, Now, before I try this craft beer for tonight, I'm going to give you the rundown. We're going to do some birthday shout-outs. We're going to do some countdowns, local events. We're going to talk about Beverly Hills Cop 3 and a tribute to John Ashton, who does not appear in Beverly Hills Cop 3. We'll talk about the classic canceled TV show 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. And we'll also do a tribute to Drake Hogestyn. He's a legendary soap opera actor who passed away earlier this week. Same with John Ashton. Barry Windham and the 4 Horsemen. From Empire Strikes Back to West-Bespin Cloud Car. We'll talk about we'll talk about the legendary Pete Rose, who also passed away. A classic Bond girl, Dr. Holly Goodhead from Moonraker. A Kristofferson tribute. Van Halen, this week in Van Halen history. So here we go. Now, Drifter Nitro, Hazy Pale Ale, the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, what do they say on here? As an open road ahead, windows down, your favorite tunes cranked up, with scenic views and spontaneous stops, you might never know where a road trip might take you. Upon arrival, refreshed with a hazy pale ale, packed with citrus, tropical, and stone fruit flavors. Well, yeah, I can taste the citrus in it. With a little bit of wanderlust. Don't forget to gently shake and pour as hard as the brew is infused with nitrogen for an extra smooth ride. Remember, home is where you park it. So here we go. First impressions. All right. Well, yeah, you can taste the citrus in it, or maybe I'll give it a little shake there. So it is Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's got a citrusy aftertaste to it. Whether or not it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, it's going to grow on me all through the blogcast. So, yeah. So anyways, a little bit of a citrusy aftertaste to it. Tropical, a little bit of, yeah, it's got a tropical vibe to it, but we'll put this back here for now. And you know, when I do these craft beer reviews, I just don't go, well, it's a very high barrel, high exquisite tasting beer. No, you know, I don't. I just go with my gut on here. So, boom. All right, gone. So, all right, so I'll just put this back here. All right, we got Rubik's Cubes tonight. We've got bongos. We've got the hotline. All right. So where else can I share this with two people? All right. Group. No, not there. Discard. All right. Boom. 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 All right. All right. All right. Okay. So, anyways. Okay. So. All right. So, anyways, we're just putting a. There we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah. We're going to get into some birthday shout-outs. So, I'm going to have this guy back here, Cactus Jack, sing us some happy birthdays. All right. So, anyways. Okay. Birthday shout-outs from September 30th to October 6th. Kat McFadden, Teresa Burke, Maureen O'Neill, Jerry Horner, Brad Harris, Teresa Gregg, Chris Valenga, Carla Belrose, Megan O'Dwyer, Ashley, and Crystal Babensky. Happy birthday, everybody, and enjoy your birthdays. I hope you enjoyed them all. All right. So, happy birthday from Cactus Jack and Big Jims Blogcast Live. All right. So, yeah. Okay. Do. Bam. Bongo solo. Yeah. All right. All right. Whoops. Okay. All right. So, just moving stuff around here. Okay. Yeah, so that's a good cigar right there. Now, if you guys... All right, I'm going to interest you, like, here's the Big Jims Blogcast Live hotline. It's 1-800-867-5309. It's toll-free to call. If you want to call me up on your rotary phone or your cell and say, hi, Jim, how's that beer? How's it going? Anyways, over the course, I will be plugging the hotline tonight. So over the course of the evening of the blogcast, plug the hotline, 1-800-867-5309. You may not get Jenny, but hey, so, all right. So, yeah. All right. What else we do? Oh, yeah, well, at the top of the hour here, Big Jim, I'm going to remind everybody, as several times tonight, Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. And I want to give shouts out for everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin group. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, all the yesteryear, vintage, retro, pop culture groups. All the classic rock, hair metal, hard rock, Van Halen groups. All the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. The Days of Our Lives fans groups, right on. So, yeah. There we are. All right. So, whoops, not there. Best of Sarnia. There we are. All right. So, all right. Finest in the fleet. There we are. So, okay. So there we are. All right. So, anyways, now before we get going, all right, I am going to later on in the show, I am going to do a 10 gong salute to John Ashton, Drake Hogestyn, Pete Rose, and Kristofferson. All legends in their fields. So, as we will go over their careers later on tonight. All right. So, anyways, there. All right. So our craft beer for tonight. We're gonna get to some countdowns first, but our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. So Seed to Smoke, Rocky Patel. We've got like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. And we've got tonight's beer is, and if anybody could share this blogcast with like Muskoka Brewery, it'd be greatly appreciated. Sean Grimstead, Greta, I see you're tuned in. Tonight's craft beer is Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. I'm going to give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast, but I am trying it for the very first time tonight. So, oh yeah, you've got that citrusy. Diane, how are you? You've got that citrusy aftertaste to it. Whether it's a spring, summer, or fall beer, I will let you guys know. So we just put this back here. Actually, I'll give this a little top up. All right, so there we go. Topping that up. I did bring back up. So, and for the first of, all right. So anyways, as I've always done, the first of, cool, yeah. So the first of many 4 tries tonight, I am going to get, I'll take the Rubik's Cube out of its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. Now, for those of you who are under 40 or under 30, this was a legendary toy back in the 80s. It's pretty self-explanatory what you've got to do. I am going to do like the green, no, I'm not going to do green. I'll do the orange side. Orange. All right. Couple of turns. Here we go. First of 4 tries tonight. All right. All right. So what am I doing here? All right. Okay. So anyways, take that. Take that. Take that. Ah, come on. All right. So as you can, all right. So the orange side. Orange, as you can see, I didn't get it all in a couple of moves there, so I will be I'll just put it back in its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug over here, and I will do that that is the first of 4 tries tonight. So all right, good cigar. It's a Seed to Smoke Rocky Patel. I got that from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Got the bullhorn. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live. There we go. All right, we'll put that away. Boom. We've got Cactus Jack here tonight. Hello, Cactus Jack.
Hello, Cactus Jack.
This is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0.
Blogcast Live version 6.0.
All right, we'll put him back. He's going to be with us all through the remainder of the year. Okay, so, all right, so we'll get to some countdowns now. All right, so, Halloween is 25 days away. Thanksgiving is 8 days away. Thank you, Greta. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful woman. Remembrance Day is 36 days away. Christmas Day is 80 days away. Boxing Day is 81 days away. Daylight Savings Time, where we turn our clocks back, is 30 days away. And winter time, nobody wants to hear this, but it is 76 days away. All right, so okay. So anyways, yeah, that is winter. Like, I hope today was wonderful weather. I hope everybody enjoyed that weather because it's not going to last soon. And if you're watching, feel free to share this blogcast all over Facebook. So you have my permission. All right. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into some local events now. All right. So we got bongo solos here. Boom. All right. For those of you who wanted it, let's see here. Thank you very much, Shauna or Greta. Oh no. Where? All right. So anyway, where are we going now? All right, there we go. McMars fans, there we go. All right. So yeah. All right. So anyways, now with local events. All right, Sunday, October 13th, 2024, 9 a.m. is the Thanksgiving Artisan Market at the Pinery in Grand Bend. That's free. Friday, November 1st, 7:30 p.m., comedian Ron James performs at the Sarnia Imperial Theater. You get your tickets at tixhub.com. Okay. Petrolia Legion Tattoo Festival 2024. December 14th, 9 a.m. to December 15th, 5 p.m., 4129 Clearview Road. It's free admission. Witches Walk, Wednesday, October 30th, 2024, 7 p.m., downtown Strathroy Market. Sunday, October 27th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the Spooktacular Halloween Market at the Pointer Arena Community Hall, 210 Monk Street. There's going to be costumes, vendors, trick-or-treats, cash bar, free admission. November 8th, 2 p.m. to November 10th, 6 p.m., Sarnia Psychic and Crystal Fair by Galaxy Psychic Fairs, 751 Christina Street North, Sarnia. Children under 12, free tickets, $10. Good all weekend. There's going to be mediums, astrologers there, palm readers. Yeah, if you believe in that, I take that with a grain of salt. Fright Fest in the Village 2024, that's going to be at Mod's Variety, Saturday, October 12th, 2024, 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. Free activities, spooky vendors. Off the Rock, that's a Great Big Sea tribute. Saturday, October 26th, 7:30 p.m. Canetto Theatre in Forest, Ontario. Tickets at eventbrite.ca. Hell's Bells, it's an AC/DC tribute. Sarnia Imperial Theatre, Saturday, February 8th, 2025, 7:30 p.m. 168 Christina Street North. Tickets at imperialtheatre.net. Saturday, October 12th, Refined Fool Video Dance Party, 1326 London Road. Tickets, revelry.com. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Tickets are $5. Saturday, October 26th, 7:30 p.m. Black Gold Brewery, which is another great brewery here in Lambton County. They're in Petrolia. They're going to have a Halloween party, 395 Fletcher Street. It's free to attend, so right on. All right, and those are the local events I've got for you guys. So, all right. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Good cigar here. It's a Seed to Smoke classic. It's a Rocky Patel vintage. It's from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Now, all right. So as we get to, all right. So anyways, now, all right. So if you want to call me up on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309, you want to do that on your rotary phone or your cell. Just say, hey, Jim, how's that beer coming? Love the blogcast. You may not get Jenny, but you know what? This is toll free to call, 1-800-867-5309. So, 867-5309. So, yeah, right on. As we get into our movie, I've got it on right now. All right, well, It is Beverly Hills Cop 3. All right. Let's see. And this is the widescreen collection, and I've got it on my. I've got it right on the TV right there playing. So, anywho, now, yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 3, released May 24th, 1994. Budget of $70 million. It did a box office $120 million. Stars Eddie Murphy as Axel Foley, Judge Reinhold as Sergeant Billy Rosewood, Hector Elizondo as John Flint. Now the plot, basically, you have Axel Foley tries to arrest a gang of car thieves with his team. SWAT police, gunfire and shootout leaves Foley's Captain Todd dead. Secret Service agent Fulbright tells Axel that the government is taking down the car thieves. They lead them to that they're going to lead them to bigger criminals. Axel heads to Beverly Hills to track down the gang that left clues of the crime. He reunites with Billy Rosewood, and they go investigate the theme park Wonderworld. So Axel and Rosewood are shot and attacked after disarming a counterfeit ring that uses Wonderworld for a cover. Villain DeWald and his henchmen have a shootout with Axel, Fulbright, and Rosewood. Axel was framed for shooting a cop, but he proves his innocence. Agent Fulbright clears Axel of the shooting and exonerates Axel for solving the counterfeit crime. I don't know why this movie was made. I don't think it needed to be made. Eddie Murphy didn't really want to do the movie. There was no point to it, but he did collect a $15 million paycheck for it, so that's not bad. Lots of rejected ideas. When they were writing this movie, this was they were trying to do a Die Hard in a theme in an amusement park type theme. Sean Connery, John Cleese, Ronnie Cox, Bruce Willis were all approached for this movie, but they turned it down. But I did post several scenes from the movie, Beverly Hills Cop 3, on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So look for it. All right. So, all right. So we did have. Now we salute the career of John Ashton. Now he was Sergeant Taggart in his career highlights. He was if you recognize him, he played Sergeant Taggart in the Beverly Hills Cop movies 1 and 2 and Beverly Hills Axel F. Born February 22nd, 1948 in Springfield, Massachusetts. The guy had all right, we'll toggle this around. Now the guy had a film career that ranged for 4 decades. In movies such as Oh God, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, Axel F, Last Resort, King Kong Lives, Midnight Run, I Want to Go Home, Curly Sue, Little Big Lead, Hidden Assassin, Uncle John, Middlemen. TV career, he played bit parts in TV series like Kojak, Emergency Columbo, Police Story, Barnaby Jones, Policewoman, Wonder Woman, MASH, Starsky and Hutch, Dallas, Police Squad, The A-Team, Hardcastle McCormick, Hardball, Jag, King of the Hill, Judging Amy, Law and Order. Now I think his best roles were Sergeant Chief John Taggart in the Beverly Hills Cop movies, Willie Joe Gar in Dallas, Cactus Jack Slater in The A-Team on the episode Cup of Joe, Midnight Run with Robert De Niro as Marvin Durfler, rival bounty hunter. I did post a tribute to him, his various roles on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, and later on I said we'll have a 10 gong salute to John Ashton, Pete Rose, Kris Kristofferson, and Dwayne Hogestyn. So unfortunately he passed away from cancer at age 76 in Fort Collins, Colorado this past week. So here we go. This one's for you, Mr. Ashton. Cheers wherever you are right now. All right. So, yeah. Legendary character actor. So last seen in Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. So yeah. Mm. 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 So good cigar here. It's a Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke Vintage. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Now, for the second time tonight, I am going to get the orange. Try and get the orange side. So, all right. Take it out of this Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. For people for the people that do not know what this is a legendary toy from the 80s, Rubik's Cube. It's pretty self-explanatory. You try and get solve all sides, all solid colors, 9 sides. Okay, here we go with the orange. Boom. Second time tonight. Bongo solo there. Roll. All right, here we go. All right, boom. I see. I got that half of the orange right there. So I guess I'll put it. Oh, well, thank you very much, Greta. I'll put it back. That's what I got right there. So put it back in its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug over here. All right. And I want to reiterate. I want to tell everybody this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms you listen your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out for the watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, Hammerlow, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, the Days of Our Lives fans groups. All right, so okay, all right, bam. Bongo solo there. Our craft beer for tonight. We've got like a good cigar with it. So, all right. So, like I said, our craft beer cigar. We've got a good cigar with it. Accompanied our craft beer for tonight is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called Drifter Nitro. And it's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, if you want to throw it a number, see what I'm going to give it, feel free to do so. So here's the texture of it in the mug. Here we go. Yes, it is. Hey, it's a smooth. Actually, this is going down really smoothly for a citrusy tasting beer. Mixed with a little bit of Wanderlust, citrus, tropical, stone fruit flavors. Yeah, you can't. I mean, it is going down pretty good. It's a good spring beer. I'll start us off with that. So, like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. You're still here sticking around. Feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10. See what I'm going to give it. So we'll put this back here. All right, bam. All right, so now we get to our canceled TV show. All right, so okay. It is 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Now, okay, so this aired from September. There was 22 episodes. It was one season. Now, this aired on CBS from September 19th, 1982, from March 23rd, 1983. It's loosely based on the film of the same name, the 1954 film of the same name. Premise, it's a parentless family of rowdy brothers trying to run the family ranch in Northern California. Now, you had Richard Dean Anderson, 27-year-old Adam McFadden. You know him. He would go on to play MacGyver. Now, You had Drake Hogestyn. Of course, you all know him. As 25-year-old Bruce McFadden, second oldest. Peter Horton, 23-year-old Crane McFadden, third oldest. Roger Wilson, 18-year-old Daniel McFadden, fourth oldest. Tim Toppin, who played Evan McFadden, 17-year-old. He's the fifth oldest of the brothers. Bruce Upman, who played Ford McFadden, 16 years old. He's the sixth oldest. And young River Phoenix, who played 12-year-old Guthrie McFadden. He's the seventh oldest. And Terry Trias, who played 24-year-old Hannah McFadden, wife of Adam McFadden. So CBS put Seven Brides for Seven Brothers into its Wednesday night, fall, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. time slot, competing against, like, The Fall Guy, and, like, ABC's The Fall Guy, and Tales of the Gold Monkey, and NBC's Real People. Now, if you remember that show, all right. So, yeah. Now, it ended the season with a Nielsen rating of .65. Not good if you want to continue, like, on. Now, it won. It was nominated for a 1983 Emmy Award, Outstanding Art Direction. Nominated Young Artist Best New TV Series Award. River Phoenix and Seven Brides were nominated, but it won 1984 Best Young Actor in a Drama Series, River Phoenix. So, standout episodes were number 17, Deadly Fight, number 20, Winners, number 16, The Killer, 8, Rodeo. So, yeah, this is where it was in the primetime schedule. So, you had, like, Real People, NBC. ABC had Tales of the Gold Monkey and The Fall Guy. CBS had Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. So, but unfortunately, this television show was canceled way before its time. So, but, okay. So, anywho. All right. So, yeah. I posted clips of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, shared that. So, yeah, good cigar here. All right, there we go. Okay. And from out of that, this guy, all right, Drake Hogestyn. Now, as you all know, legendary. All right. So, anyways, he is Drake Hogestyn. Now, he played legendary John Black on Days of Our Lives. Now, I mean, this man was a soap opera legend. Sadly, he passed away Saturday, September 28th, 2024 of pancreatic cancer. Now, Drake was born September 29th, 1953 in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Attends the University of South Florida, Tampa on a baseball scholarship. Now, he was drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. He played third base for the Yankees farm team. Until injury in 1977. That's when he turned to acting. Career highlights, of course, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Otherworld, Beverly Hills Cowboy Blues. But he would hit big success on Days of Our Lives. He joins the cast in 1986, first as a mystery man, referred to as the Pawn, and then later named John Black. Now, John Black became a fan favorite. He was paired with Marlena Evans, soap opera, Days of Our Lives super couple. His last Days of Our Lives, Drake's last Days of Our Lives appearance was on September 9th, 2024, on that episode, where it's just tributes have poured in from soap opera legends, even his own cast members. I don't think it could be they all like loved this guy. He was like the Rock of Days of Our Lives, John Black. I of course, yes, I've watched Days of Our Lives off and on over the years. And this guy was a consummate professional, according to his like co-stars. Later on, we will give a 10 gong salute to Mr. Drake Hogestyn. Later on in the blogcast, along with John Ashton, Pete Rose, and Kris Kristofferson. So there we go. And cheers to you, Mr. Drake Hogestyn. There you go. We salute you. So, I mean, I did post more of the backstory on John Black and tributes from his co-stars, Drake's co-stars, on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages, plus the best of John Black on Days of Our Lives. So, yeah. So here he is, and he passed away from pancreatic cancer. That's a death sentence for most men. All right, so there we go. I couldn't help comparing him to like the William Shatner of daytime TV. I mean, the resemblance. Not only that, his acting delivery. So, yes, I see that, Larry. I noticed that too. We'll do a tribute to him in later blogcasts. So, yeah. All right. So, all right. Bongo solo here. Boom. All right. So, yes, it is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. Thank you for watching and ending your weekend with me. I'm going to our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by good cigar. It's like a Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke cigar. Got that from Riverfront Cigars. All right. Accompanying our craft beer for tonight is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, anyways, hang on a sec. There we go. Our craft beer for tonight, it is Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale from the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. Trying this for the very first time tonight. All right. Okay. Yeah, it does go down smoothly. You can taste the citrusy. It's got that citrusy aftertaste to it. Tropical fruit flavors to it. It's not a bad beer. Like I said, I'm going to start it off with it being a good spring beer, being a good season opener, watching baseball beer. And I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10, like so many people have done. I'll just set this back here. I did bring backup, so. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Bullhorn. All right. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 26, 2024. All right. And we've got Cactus Jack here, too. Say hello, Cactus.
Hello, Cactus.
To everybody out there.
Everybody out there.
All right. So he says what there we go. Repeats everything I say. So, anyways. All right. So. All right. So as we get to, all right. So as we get to our, where are you? All right. So we get to Barry Windham and the Four Horsemen. This is Barry Windham right here, top blonde guy, standing next to Ric Flair. The tag team champs, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, and their manager, J.J. Dillon. Now it's 1988. Barry Windham and Lex Luger form a tag team called the Twin Towers. March 27th, 1988. Clash of the Champions. They win the NWA World Tag Team titles from Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. April 20th, Jacksonville, Florida, in a match against Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Wyndham shockingly turned on Lex Luger, losing the titles to Arn and Tully. Barry Windham then joins the Four Horsemen. So, wins the NWA US title against Nikita Koloff, and will hold the US title for 9 months. Feuding with Brad Armstrong, Dusty Rhodes, Sting, and Bam Bam Bigelow. He would lose the title to Lex Luger at the February 1989 Chi-Town Rumble. He leaves WCW in March of 1989 because his contract expired. Now he joins 1989. He joins WWF as the Widowmaker. Doesn't do anything of any significance there. May 5th, 1990, he returns to WCW. Reunites with the Four Horsemen. They're now with Sid Vicious, this guy right here, along with Ric Flair, managed by Ole Anderson. You got Arn Anderson and Barry Windham right there. So now they feud with like the Rick Steiner, the Road Warriors, Lex Luger, Sting, Doom, Brian Pillman. Mid 1991 though, Ric Flair was fired by WCW for leaving the title vacant. The Great American Bash 1991. Barry Windham and Lex Luger faced off each other for the vacant title. Lex Luger wins the title. When Ric Flair was fired, this guy right here, that effectively ended the Four Horsemen, as you know it. It ends the version, the Four Horsemen version of Sid Vicious, Ric Flair, Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, and Barry Windham. So there we go. And I did post more of like I did post more. Hello, Gwen. How are you? Glad you could make it out tonight. I did post more of the Wyndham's Four Horsemen matches on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. Look for them. So yeah, where we go from here, where the Four Horsemen go from here is just a big surprise. So there we are. There we are. This is Barry Windham with the Four Horsemen. Ric Flair, managed by J.J. Dillon. Arn and Tully with the World Tag Team titles. Barry Windham with like the United States Heavyweight title, and Ric Flair, the World's Champion. There you go. So, all right. I did post more of like the Four Horsemen with Barry Windham, their matches and their promos on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. All right. So, give it a little spray down now. All right. So yeah. All right. So, yeah. Now, all right. So if you guys want to like call me up on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309. It's toll free to call. You want to use your like rotary phones, your cell. Tell me, hey Jim, how's that beer going? How's it doing? How you doing? Love the blogcast. You know, yada yada yada. So toll free to call. You won't get Jenny, but you might get me. So 1-800-867-5309. There we go. There it is. All right. So yeah. Our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by like this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. This is a Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke cigar. Got that from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Accompanying our craft beer is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right, so I'm going to open this Drifter Nitro. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to top this up. This is, all right, it is called Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. 8675309. Da 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 da. All right. So yeah, you can. I'm going to start this. Like is a good spring beer. It's a good baseball season opener beer. It does go down smoothly, even though there's like a very citrusy aftertaste to it. So yeah. I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw in a number, see if it matches up with mine. Just put this back here, and we'll move on. All right, to this. This is a Bespin Cloud Car from Empire Strikes Back. So, anyways, we've got the Bespin Cloud Car from the movie Empire Strikes Back. 8675309. Yeah, so anywho. Alright. Alright. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. So yeah. There we go. There's the Bespin Cloud Car right there. Now, this was a this was a Storm 4 twin pod car. All right. So I've got the die-cast miniature here. Now it's manufactured by Bespin Motors and used by the Bespin Wing Guard. This particular brand of cloud car was designed for patrolling and policing purposes. The Storm 4 consisted of 2 pods. Here we go. The vehicle's pilot controlled the craft from the port side pod. The gunner would be housed in the starboard pod and man the laser blaster cannon controls. The Storm 4 twin pods were connected by a repulsor lift engine that was powered by an ion engine. Storm 4 twin pods are over 7 meters in length, could get speeds up to 1,500 kilometers per hour. Cost of one Storm 4 twin pod began at 30,000 credits. Armored canopy. You had like there you go. It's armored canopy, blaster cannon. You had like the below there, like the landing gear, retractable landing gear, the Under Armour plating. There we go. There's one side of it. There's the back side of it. Front side. Under Armour plating right there. It's blaster pistols. Gunner. You've got the gunner and the pilot. It doesn't open, but there you go. That is the Bespin Cloud Car. Repulsor craft. So 4 twin pod car, manufactured by Bespin Motors, was seen in the Empire Strikes Back. So yeah, and I posted more of like the Bespin Cloud Car text and specs on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. There we go. We'll just put that right here, right there. Here's a bit better view of it, right there. In the Empire Strikes Back first appearance. So, all right. Okay. All right. Just gotta hose this down. All right. Yeah. So. Big Jim. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. I want to reiterate that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where there's your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching in the Port Elgin groups, Sarnia groups, Sarnia rocks, Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, Sarnia party people, all the pop chain reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the classic rock, hair metal, hard rock, Van Halen groups, country music groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, Days of Our Lives fans. All right, so yeah. All right. All right. We've got a good cigar here. It is a Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke. I brought back up, so our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by that cigar, is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Yeah. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. I am trying this for the very first time tonight, but I'm going to reiterate my rating system here. From 10 to 1, outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average. Average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. So hopefully it lands in the upper 10s. So anyways, let's see. So yeah, gonna top this up. I'm gonna say this is a good spring and summer beer. It's a good baseball season opener beer. Watching it with baseball, when you're watching the Blue Jays or some other team, it goes down really smoothly. It's got a good, it's got a pleasant aftertaste to it, which I didn't expect. Here's like the texture of it, really thick. Or when you're on a road trip, take a couple of these. Well, we've established it's a road trip beer. It's a spring summer beer. It's a very good baseball beer. And I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw it a number between 1 and 10. All right. As we get to that, okay. So, okay. So yeah. All right. Bongo. All right, bongo solo there for everybody that wanted it. All right. All right, as Big Jim Blogcast Live moves on now. We had another legend in the sports world pass away. This guy, Pete Rose. Now, I'm not going to go over his entire career. This man is a legend. Unfortunately, he passed away Monday, September 30th in Las Vegas, Nevada, at age 88. Wow. 83. At age 83. The legendary Pete Rose. What hasn't been said about this man over his 5 to 6 decade career in baseball? I'm just going to go over his career highlights. He has a batting average of .303, hits 4,256 hits, 160 home runs in his career, runs batted in 1,314 runs batted in, played for the Cincinnati Reds from 1963 to 78, Philadelphia Phillies from 1979 to 1983, the Expos from 1984, and again he rejoins the Cincinnati Reds in 1984 to 1986. He becomes the manager of the Cincinnati Reds. He was the manager for the Cincinnati Reds from 1984 to 1989. 3 times World Series champion, 1975, 76, 1980. He's in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. He made his relationship with the WWE. He made WrestleMania appearances in 1998 and 2000. Guest ring announcer, took a tombstone pile driver from Kane. 2004, Pete Rose was inducted in the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame, inducted by Kane. He was working for Fox Sports as an analysis for Major League Baseball. World Series MVP, Rookie of the Year, retires in 1986. Issues like he got banned from baseball because of gambling on baseball. Who gives a fuck if he gambled on baseball? His nickname was Charlie Hustle. Here's a few more. This is why he was Charlie Hustle. This is why. Because he really powerhouse. Here's a few more. Manager of the Cincinnati Reds. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to get into his whole career, but this man was a baseball legend, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame. I forget whether he's in the Hall of Fame or not, whether he's eligible for it, because the head of the baseball, Major League Baseball, just said, no, you're not eligible. But who gives a fuck? If he gambled on baseball. How is that? Come on, really? Aren't there? He wasn't a wife beater. He wasn't a drug addict. He was come on. His record speaks for itself. His career basically speaks for itself. And this is Mr. Pete Rose. And unfortunately, Pete Rose passed away Monday, September 30th in Las Vegas, Nevada, age 83. So here, this one's for you, Mr. Rose. Cheers. I'll give a 10 gong salute to you, John, Ashton, Drake Hogestyn, and who else? Kris Kristofferson later on in the blogcast. So, yeah, and I did post more of his his career highlights on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So, all right. Yeah, who gives a shit if Pete Rose bet on baseball? Nobody cares. So, yeah. All right, bongo solo. Boom. All right, so there we go. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday. Yeah, he should be, though. Sunday, October 6th, 2024. He should be in the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. If you compare, most athletes, domestic violence, drug use, substance abuse, who really cares? Gambling is the last of, my worries. I don't care. All the fans like you, me, Gwen, Greta, Larry, don't care if he gambled on baseball. Come on. Really. Fuck. All right. So. All right. So. All right. Just spraying this place down here. All right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. Halloween is so many days away, isn't it? Fuck. 25 days away. Have we all got our costumes? The Halloween parties are setting up to be in full gear all around Sarnia, Lambton County, Ipperwash, So, all right. So, yeah, Big Jim Blogcast Live, our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. It's a Rocky Patel. Seed to Smoke. We've got accompanying our craft beer tonight is Gibson's Finest Whiskey. There you are. All right. So. Oh, man. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. I am trying this for the very first time tonight. Yeah. It grows on me. It's growing on me. It's a good beer. It's like it's got that smooth aftertaste to it. You can taste the citrus fruit taste in it. It's a good spring summer beer. I'm going to include fall in there, spring, summer, and fall. Baseball beer, season opener. This is what you have. It's a good road trip beer. It's a good I don't know what that means, Gwen, but okay. So, anyways, yeah. It's Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. All right. So, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So, throw out a number. Anybody want to throw out a number? Feel free to give a number. Like so many people have done in the past. So, yeah. All right. So, anyways, I'll just set this back here. All right. Okay. Bongo solo here. All right. So. Yeah. Just doing some toggling here. Now, our classic 007 Bond Girl from the 007 collection. We go through from the Book of Bond. Alright, so we've got the Book of Bond here. The Essential James Bond. Alright, so it from the Roger Moore collection. We've got from the Roger Moore collection. Alright, so just place that here. We cover all areas from classic Bond to Sean Connery, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, and Pierce Brosnan. So we've got classic Bond Girl, Dr. Holly Goodhead from the 1979 movie Moonraker, James Bond movie Moonraker, starring Roger Moore as James Bond. She was played by actress Lois Childs. Now Dr. Goodhead. Fuck, I feel I should wash out my mouth after saying that. Dr. Holly Goodhead. Alright. Dr. Holly Goodhead is a scientist astronaut working undercover for the CIA on a Hugo Drax. This is the main villain of Moonraker, Mr. Hugo Drax. Moonraker 5 space shuttle, Drax plans to kill off all the human race, unbeknownst to everybody. Bond is also working undercover Drax's operation for the British Secret Service, MI6. Bond and Goodhead meet in a G-Force chamber. They work together. Bond follows Holly to Venice to investigate Drax company, Vanini Glass. Bond takes 2 weeks leave from his mission, but meets Holly in Rio de Janeiro. Drax henchman Jaws tries to kill both of them. They escape, but Drax men capture Holly. So Bond and Holly are captured by Drax as he puts them under the Moonraker 5 engine to be incinerated. They escape and pilot the Moonraker shuttle to Drax's space station. Bond and Holly defeat Drax as the space station is self-destructing. Bond and Holly escape in a pod into Earth's atmosphere, and U.S. and Britain representatives tune in to see Bond and Holly making love. So her last words to James Bond: "Oh, James, take me around the world one more time." So I did post more of that, the Moonraker scenes of Dr. Holly Goodhead. There she is, with Roger Moore, actress Lois Childs. playing Dr. Holly Goodhead. Roger Moore as James Bond. So, Lois Childs, the actress, would go on to play like a part on Dallas as oil head of her oil company, Harwood Oil, as actress Holly Harwood, as oil baroness Holly Harwood. So, all right. So, all right. And I did post more of like Holly Harwood and James Bond movie clips from Moonraker on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So there she is, Dr. Holly Goodhead with James Bond. So, and as you guessed, I mean, that Moonraker played off of the Star Wars craze of like 1977. So there we are. So there we are. That's classic. That is classic Bond, covering Sean Connery, for George Lazenby, from Roger Moore to Timothy Dalton to Pierce Brosnan. So there we go. All right. All right. It's from the Book of Bond. So. All right. So bam. Bongo solo there for everybody that wanted it. So. Good cigar there. There's a Seed to Smoke Rocky Patel Vintage. All right. So, anyways, for the third time tonight, I'm going to take this Rubik's Cube out of its Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug right there. So, all right. So, for those of you who are under 40 or under 30, this is like a Rubik's Cube. It was a legendary toy in the 80s. And basically, it's pretty self-explanatory what you have to do. There's all 9 sides, all colors. You got to get all the solid colors, all sides. Tonight, I'm doing the orange, and I'm going to try and get a full orange side in a couple of turns here. Whoa, there's like the bongo. There we go. Okay, so, all right, yeah. Okay, so, anyways, all right, bam, bam, bam. Where is it? Okay, so there we go. There we go. All right. So we've got a few turns here. That is what I got from it. There you go. That's the orange side. This is the third or fourth tries tonight. Thank you, Greta. Thank you very much. So one more time tonight, I'll try and get the all orange side. I'll just put it back in the Big Jim Blogcast Live coffee mug. So, God, good cigar there. Our craft beer for tonight. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. Hold on a sec. Just spraying the place down here. All right, so. All right, so I did almost get it. Our craft beer tonight, accompanied by like a good cigar here, the Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke cigar. Accompanying that is our Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Damn good. All right, our craft beer for tonight, it is called Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. Like, look at that. I'll top it up. It is by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, it's growing on me. This is a good beer. It's growing on me. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. Good baseball season opener beer, watching it with baseball. You can barbecue with this. It's a good road trip beer. Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw in a number. Good, yep, good baseball beer, good barbecue beer, road trip beer. All right, I'll just set this back here for now. All right. As we get, all right. So as we get to beer butt chicken good. All right. So anyways, there we go. Unhide. There we go. All right. So I unhid that comment, Gwen, because yeah, sit around the fire beer. That's good. I got to explain something to you guys. If you type in the words ass, damn, or any other curse words, Facebook hides it for me. I got to unhide it for. So just a word of caution there. People have said it's a fucking good beer, and I've had to unhide that comment. So, but yeah. So comment, curse words are they'll Facebook will hide that, but I'll unhide it. So yeah. Beer butt chicken good, sit around a fire beer. Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah. So it's called Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. So, all right, I'll just set this back here. Now, we had another legend, a music legend, pass away. Yeah. This guy, Kristofferson, I'm not going to go over his whole entire career, but I'm going to give his career highlights, tribute. He was born June 22nd, 1936 in Bruinsville, Texas. Moves to Nashville in 1965, gets a job sweeping floors at the Columbia Recording Studios. He meets June Carter and asks her to give his demo tape to Johnny Cash. He works as a helicopter pilot for 3 years and heads back to Nashville writing songs. What a shame. He's won so many awards in his life, so many career achievements. 20 studio albums from 1970 to 2016. He's a 4-time Grammy Award winner, 2014 Lifetime Country Music Achievement Award winner, 7-time Country Music Award winner, Song Album of the Year, 1976 Best Actor Award at the Golden Globe Awards. He's had a good film career. The last movie, Cisco Ale, Semi-Tough, Rollover, A Star Is Born, Convoy, Heaven's Gate, Flashpoint, Trouble in Mind, Millennium, Lone Star, Payback, Planet of the Apes. Oh yeah, so many good songs written by him. Me and Bobby McGee. That's the one he wrote for Janis Joplin. But yeah, Planet of the Apes, Blade 2, Dreamer, Powder Blue. He had military service. He joins the U.S. Army, attaining the rank of captain. He completes Ranger School. He attends a West Army member of the 8th Infantry Division. He receives the Veteran of the Year Award at the 2003 Veterans Award Ceremony. I think his best roles were in Semi-Tough, Convoy, Rollover, and also in this movie too. Payback, Mel Gibson. He's got a short role in it. He's got a minor role in it as Bronson, a mob boss, and it's a great role for him. Payback is a good movie, by the way. I was watching it earlier tonight. Sunday morning coming down. Unfortunately, he passed away at age 88 in his home in Maui, Hawaii, this past week. I did post his career highlights, most of his career highlights and his songs, me and Bobby McGee, and a few of his acting roles on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Helped me make it through the night. Yeah. So, wait a minute. Okay, so there we go. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to give a 10 gong salute to him, Kristofferson, this man, Pete Rose, John Ashton, and Drake Hogestyn later on the blogcast. So yeah. So yeah, it's the legendary Kris Kristofferson, the late legendary Kris Kristofferson. Like I said, I'm not going to go over his whole career because that would take too long. It's just that the man was a legend. The Highwaymen, yeah. Oh yeah, the Highwaymen. With like, correct me if I'm wrong, Willie Nelson and, yeah, so, but yeah, like, I mean, he's a virtual legend there. This was him acting in the movie Payback as Bronson, so mob boss. But yeah, so and I did post like me and Bobby McGee, most of his like career highlights on my blogcast pages, my Facebook pages. So look for them. So yeah, Paul, I see you've just tuned in. So all right, legendary Kristofferson. All right, so here you go. Here's to you, Mr. Kristofferson. That's right. Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Kris Kristofferson as the Highwaymen. So, oh yeah, great bunch of guys, legends there in their own right. Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. So yeah. All right. So. Okay. All right. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0 episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. Thank you for ending your weekend with me, Jim. So anyways, yeah. I brought back up, I brought another cigar just in case this one goes out. So, all right. And if you guys like, if you want to call me up on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309, on your rotary phone right here, or your cell, say, how's that beer doing? It's toll free to call, 1-800-867-5309. Jim, I love the blogcast, love the beer. How's that beer doing? Yeah, 1-800-867-5309. So there we go. All right. So toll free to call, rotary phone or cell. There you go. So yeah. All right. So. So, anyways, as we put that out, I'm gonna go reach for like another cigar here. All right. So, yeah. All right. There we go. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, there we are. All right. So I'm going to spray this down. All right. Don't want the apartment smelling like a sweat sock here. All right. So, good cigar. Wait a minute. There we go. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0 episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. All right. So we've got the bullhorn here. Oh, yeah. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0 your day. Whoops. No. Hey, everybody. All right. So there we go. Okay. And we got this guy right here, Cactus Jack. All right, so yeah, boom. Bongo solo right there. Before and our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke cigar. All right. Our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. Yeah, there we go. Our craft beer for tonight, it is called it is Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale. By the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. Gonna give that a little top up here. Look at the thickness of that. Trying it for the very first time tonight. And you know what? When I do these craft beer reviews, I don't go, well, I don't go, well, it's very high exquisite tasting beer. It's like high society. No, you know what? I just go with my gut, what's in here. So, all right. So Drifter Nitro, it's a hazy pale ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. If you want to throw out a number between 1 and 10, see what I'm going to give it later on, feel free to do so. Good spring, summer, fall beer, good baseball beer, good barbecue beer, good fire pit beer, good barbecue chicken butt beer, So to quote Gwen, and Greta. So it's a smooth taste going down. You can taste the citrusy taste in it. I'll just give it a little swirl here. All right. So just put that back there for now. All right. Again, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. We're going to get to my most favorite time in the blogcast right now. All right, so got a good cigar going on here. Rocky Patel Seed to Smoke. All right, got that from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. So yeah. All right, bam. All right. So, and as we get to my most favorite time in the vlogcast here, it is called This Week in Van Halen History. All right. So, all right. And it covers September 30th to October 6th. It covers all eras of Van Halen. All eras of Van Halen here. All right. So, yeah. As you can see, you've got the original band, the Sammy Hagar, Gary Sharon, Wolfgang Van Halen. September 30th, 1996, Edward Van Halen is photographed in his home in Studio City, California. September 30th, 2006, Edward Van Halen hosted a launch party called The Gathering at his home in LA, California. October 1st, 1988, Van Halen plays Riverfront Coliseum in Cincinnati, Ohio. October 1st, 2019, David Lee Roth releases episode 27 of the new Ross show, Street of Dreams, on YouTube and iTunes. October 2nd, 1981, Van Halen plays a special event center in Austin, Texas. October 2nd, 2004, Van Halen played the Journal Pavilion in Albuquerque, New Mexico. October 2nd, 1986, Van Halen played the Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas. October 3rd, 1986, David Lee Roth plays the Civic Center in Hartford, Connecticut. October 4th, 2015, Van Halen plays its last show ever at the Hollywood Bowl in California. October 4th, 2008, Michael Anthony joins the School of Rock band at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood, California. October 5th, 1986, David Lee Roth plays the Centrum in Worcester, Massachusetts. October 5th, 2007, Van Halen plays the Mohegan Arena in Ucasville, Connecticut. October 6th, that was October 5th. October 6th, unfortunately, on this day, Edward Van Halen passes away at age 65 at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California from a stroke. Surrounded by his son Wolfgang, brother Alex Van Halen, ex-wife Valerie Bertinelli, and wife Janie. So I guess we're going to do a 10-gong salute to Edward Van Halen, John Ashton, Drake Hogestyn, Kris Kristofferson, and Pete Rose. So that is all for this week in Van Halen history. All right, so we'll just put this right back up here. All right. Alright. So bang. Bongo. Fuck. Yeah. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. Huh. All right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So I am going to rate the beer in a few minutes here. All right. But I'm going to remind you guys that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Maria, I see you're watching. So I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin group. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Sporting Sarnia 2.0. Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock groups. All the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, the Days of Our Lives fans. So, yeah. Here we go. So, anyways, our craft beer for tonight. It is accompanied by a good cigar. It's a Seed to Smoke Rocky Patel vintage. Craft beer, like accompanying our craft beer for tonight is like Gibson's Finest Whiskey. All right. So, anyways, there we go. Now, all right. So, okay. If anybody wants to throw out a number, see what I'm going to give it. If it matches up with mine, feel free to do so. But our craft beer is called Drifter Nitro. It's a hazy pale ale. It's by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. This is good. My final thoughts on this beer. It's a good beer. It goes down very smoothly. All right. It goes down very smoothly. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. Good baseball beer. Good barbecue beer. Good road trip beer. What Gwen and Greta said, I agree with that. I'll just top it up. So look at the texture on that. We've got it's a citrus tropical mixed with it's a pale ale packed with citrus, tropical, and stone fruit flavors with a little bit of wanderlust. So, okay. So, anyways, let's see. I'll put this down here. I've thought about this long and hard. All right. So, anyways, what am I going to give it? Let's see. I'm searching for the right number here. Nope, not that one. Oh, we got it. 8 out of 10. So, all right. So, anyways, I am going to 8. All right, 8 out of 10. All right. Yes, 8 out of 10 for Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. So, yeah. All right. Like I said, good beer. Good baseball beer. Good summer beer. Spring, summer, and fall beer. Road trip beer. Barbecue beer. Fire pit beer. You got this is it. So, Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by the Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Set this back down here. Yeah. So, all right. All right. All right. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. Now, if you want t-shirts, now I know I've sent t-shirts out to a few people, to a couple of people. If you want t-shirts like mine, with the baseball jersey, with the logo on the front and the back, or the classic design, or any design you want, they are $35, shipping and handling included. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. You just inbox me on my Blogcast pages with a money order or e-transfer, and I'll do my best to get that out to you. You want a tank top, you want a baseball jersey, any design, any size, just communicate that to me through my, just inbox me, DM, on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So, alright, yeah, so there you go. There we are. There's a close-up of it. You want a regular t-shirt or a baseball jersey or the classic design, or a tank top, $35, shipping and handling included, 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. I know a lot of people are happy with their t-shirts. So, yeah. So now, as we get into, like I said, I'm going to give a 10 gong salute to these guys, Drake Hogestyn, John Ashton, Mr. Pete Rose, and Kristofferson. All right, so, and Eddie Van Halen. So here we go. A moment of silence, please. 10 gong salute. There we are. And that covers like Kris Kristofferson. Pete Rose. There we go. Drake Hogestyn and John Ashton. So there we are. Mr. Charlie Hustle. All right. So yeah. And also, if you guys want to reach out, call the hotline 1-800-867-5309 on your rotary phone or cell. Tell me, hey Jim, I thought that was a good beer tonight, good show, blah blah blah. There you go, 1-800-867-5309. Toll free to call. So, anyways, yeah. All right, bam, boom. Alright, bongo solo there. Alright. Oh, man. That went down the wrong way. Got the bullhorn here. Alright, fuck. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6, 2024. Alright, so, yeah. We got Cactus Jack here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, so I'm going to give you guys an inspirational, motivational quote tonight. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept. That's by David Hurley. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept. So take it for what it means. All right. So for the final time tonight, I am going to do the cube. I'm going to take it out of his Big Jim Blogcast Live mug here. I'm going to try and get a full orange side. For those of you under 30 or 40 don't know what this is a legendary toy in the 80s, Rubik's Cube. It's pretty obvious what you've got. It's pretty self-explanatory what you got to do. Get all nine sides, all full colors, like white, yellow, red, green, purple, blue, whatever it is. So orange. I'm going to try and get the orange side. So here we go. All right. Boom. Bam. All right. So, anyways, okay. So, all right. So, oh, fuck. All right. So there we go. That's what I got. So at the end of, I'll tell. Okay, that's what I got for the orange side. So it's complicated. It's a hard toy. We're in like. It is October. It is Sunday, October 6th, 2024. So I think I've got like I'll be here through like all of November, and then my last show will be like for the year 2024 will probably be December 1st, and then maybe a special Christmas holiday show around the 27th, the 28th, December 28th, and then we shut down for like about a couple of weeks. So yeah. So anyways, that's what I got. There you go. All right. So yeah. All right. Can somebody communicate that to like Muskoka Brewery? I gave the Drifter Nitro an 8 out of 10. All right. So anyways. Boom. All right. All right. That is it for me, people. Okay. All right. That's it for me. For Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 303, Sunday, October 6th, 2024. We gave our 8 out of 10 to Drifter Nitro Hazy Pale Ale by Muskoka Brewery in Bracebridge, Ontario. Our birthday shout-outs, Kat McFadden, Teresa Burke, Maureen O'Neill, Jerry Horner, Brad Harris, Teresa Gregg, Chris Valenga, Carla Belrose, Megan O'Dwyer, Ashley, Crystal Babensky. Our countdowns, our local events, our Beverly Hills Cop 3, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, John Ashton tribute, Drake Hogestyn tribute, Barry Windham and the Four Horsemen, our Best in Plowed Car, Pete Rose, career highlights, our classic Bond girl, Dr. Holly Goodhead from Moonraker, our Kristofferson tribute, our This Week in Van Halen history. We rated the beer 8 out of 10. Our inspiration motivational quote: the standard you walk past is the standard you accept. I gave it Hurley. We say that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version goes out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all these audio listening platforms, which is your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel. I want to give shout out to everybody watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Good night, Gwen. Good night, Greta. Larry. We have shouts out to like the Port Elgin groups, Sarnia groups, Sarnia Rocks, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear, Van Halen groups, hard rock, heavy metal, classic rock, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, days of our lives. You may see me next weekend, you may not. Same time, same place. So, yeah. All right, people. Cheers. Be good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you'll probably see me next weekend. So, yeah. All right. Cheers, everyone. So, all right. Cheers and salutations. And I will see you later.